Hi, I'm Jaelin Kauf, and this is my Women's Health Body Scan. What I love most about my body is what it allows me to do, especially as a female athlete, as a skier. I've really been able to push myself in my sport to reach new speeds, go bigger in my jumping, and it's incredible that my body allows me to do that and do as much as I want in the sport and in my training. A body part that I guess I haven't always been comfortable with, but definitely learned to love would be my shoulders. I've always had like big shoulders, which at times I haven't been super comfortable with as a woman or as a girl growing up, but those are muscles that have allowed me to do what I want to do. Like, they are big because they're really strong. Right now, my current workout routine is mostly just by myself. I have a little home gym set up. I have a strength trainer through the ski team that most of our teammates and myself work with, but it's kind of that down time of the year where we have time at home in prep for the season. Right now is kind of trying to fine tune everything, really finish building that strength, and also work a lot on that power. So we work a lot of sprints, a lot of sprint training. One of my favorite go-to workouts, especially all through the year, whether it's during competition, like training or prep season or whatever, is just Pilates. And it's a super easy, no matter where we are, on the go workout. Something that I don't love are sprints, which is funny because that's what our sport is for the most part, but it's way different when you're like grinding on a spin bike at home or running down the block. I think my go-to healthy meal is just like avocado toast with hopefully arugula if they have it where we are, maybe some jam and egg on it, and that's the perfect after training, get home at 2 or noon or whatever it is, and have that. I have a garden at home, and so ideally during like the summer and spring and fall, I'm making stuff for my garden. I have a lot of tomatoes, so I make a lot of tomato sauce, so I end up having lots of like homemade pasta and tomato sauce and mix some zucchini in there and stuff like that. So my on-the-go kind of snack for summer when I make it at home and have the ingredients in blender, which we don't always have traveling, is just a smoothie on the go before training. Berries, milk, yogurt, put some oats in there to help keep me full throughout the training session. I usually have some bars, and I love like honey stinger waffles or little like Energizer kind of fill me up bites that I always have in my bag. I had a serious injury a few years ago. I fractured my back free skiing. It was the beginning of the year in 2021, I think. Just free skiing over Christmas break and caught an edge in the powder, fell and slid backwards into a tree. And it was about 4 or 5 weeks out from the next World Cup, but I was able to get back to compete at that event. I maybe shouldn't have, but things felt fine. It was just more of a mental struggle to get back to competing then. I didn't have to have surgery or anything. I just did a lot of PT, a lot of Pilates, getting that core strength working so the back didn't have to take the load. I have one tattoo I got after the last Olympics in 2022. I got it on the back of my arm. It's the Olympic rings. After the Olympics, most of the team that had gone to those Olympics, and then one of my teammates who had gone to the 2018 Olympics as well, we all decided that we wanted to go get Olympic tattoos. My current skincare routine is nightly oil and lotion that I put on. Honestly, the biggest thing, especially being a winter athlete and being outside all the time, is sunscreen and making sure that I'm like protecting my skin in the elements and the cold and the wind. And so I use Dermatone skiing, and my favorite thing is they have like a frostbite fighter. You have to protect your skin from frostbite and from the wind and cold. Like, no matter what it is, like what I'm doing, your skin always gets pretty beat up out there, so that's the go-to. How I work on my mental health is just taking time for myself. I mean, a big thing when we're traveling and training and competing is trying to get my mind off the sport and what I do. And well, I just started knitting and bringing coloring books and little crafts and side things where I can go and just immerse myself in that activities to keep your mind simple and take the thoughts of competition and training and all of that away for a little bit. But it's so crazy that our competition run is 30 seconds, and we're spending our entire lives and entire years training for that 30 seconds of competing. And so taking the time to just get in that right headspace, doing what you need to do to make sure that when you get back to training and competing that you really want to be there and it's still fun, and not getting burnt out is so important. My personal motto is deliver the love, and working on my mental wellness is so important so that I can go out for every competition and training and every day and deliver the love. And that all starts with self-love.